Hey everyone, Biodroid here, and I welcome you to another video on raid battles. This time we want to do things a little differently. I will record all my 7 raid battles, and we'll try to use different strategies just to show you how you can approach these battles. I will not do this all these battles in a row because I don't have any cyber coins left, and I won't buy cyber coins just to coin away my cooldown. So yeah, I will record these battles over the course of the raid battles, of the raid event over the next few days, and then we'll cut everything together. So if you see the score or total raid points changing, if you see the state of the bases we attack changing, that's due to the fact that there is some time in between every battle. And but I think it will still be helpful to you for you to see how you can approach these. And now let's start with the first one. We are at base 3 currently. We are attacking the last base simultaneously because it's way more point efficient. But let's start slow. So this is the Polyhex 3 base. We have a lot of shock towers here, which is good. I mean the big thunder towers here. So we will definitely bring in Perceptor. And for this laser here, I think we will bring Cosmos, just to see what he can do. So we have this, and then we will maybe just bring in some jets and throw some heavy air damage on this base. So first we will get our Perceptor and our Cosmos. As you can see, both Perceptor and Cosmos are only 3-star, not that high in levels, but still they can be very useful in raid battles. So don't underestimate these two guys, even if they are only 3-star. Even the 2-stars, I think, can do some decent damage if the setup of the base is right. So we take all my high damage one-shot bots in Skydive, Jetfire, Skylynx. Who else? Stormclash. Where's my Firefly? Where's my Firefly? Oh, I think I'll rather take Alpha, Bravo, and Prowl, because these two do some decent damage as well. And we'll take a Combiner just because we can. I think Victorion is a pretty good choice. So let's roll and see what we can do on our first attack here. Still got 40,000 points left to get in this base. And no big strategy to see here right now. Looks like my alliance just plants or tries to destroy the base from the left. Maybe if we clear this area here, it's possible to rush some bots up here, some melee bots who can attack these without taking too heavy damage. But we'll see. We will focus Perceptor on this Thunder Tower. We'll focus Cosmos on this beam laser here. Then we'll throw in the one-shot bots, and I think we will. Yeah, we should take out. Oh yeah, we'll shake. Well, put Perceptor on this one here. This is even better. Way more in range, so we will focus our fire on. Maybe one of these beam lasers here. We'll see. Let's decide now. Let's not make rushed decisions while battling. Could be problematic. Yeah, we'll just try to take these out here. So we'll start with Perceptor first. And I think he's somewhat safe here in this area. And then we'll hack this one. We bring in Cosmos for hacking the as you can see, the walls already went down. some decent damage from the Thunder Tower, which I will hack again now. Let's just throw a battle boost in because we have it. And this works out pretty good. Skydive for the beam lasers here. And now, as we are starting to lose spots, I will bring in the combiner just for some extra damage on the Thunder Tower. There you go. And then I will reflect the damage here. I think especially this ability of Victorion is pretty good, because the high damage gets reflected. That's pretty nice. She's actually taking out these beam lasers here in the process. Pretty cool. And now I will just sacrifice myself for some EMP, although I did not reach too much here. And keep going at the Thunder Tower, but I will not take it out. So we did 4,000 points, 10% of the base. Not my worst attack. It was pretty long, and hacking the Thunder Tower was pretty effective. Hacking the beam laser, the big beam laser, not so much. The combiner was pretty good, so I will definitely take Victorion into the next battles as well, as long as I have all these lasers around. And of course I will bring Perceptor in this base, because the Thunder Towers are very, very nice to hack. So much for the first run. So here we go with part 2. As you can see, we progressed a little. Let's take a look at how the base looks right now. Oh, pretty cleaned up. So the whole front here is clean. The Thunder Towers are gone, the lasers are gone, so we have this. These two Thunder Towers here. This one way weaker than this one, so maybe we can hack this one and try to destroy this one. So yeah, maybe I will not take Cosmos this time and just add I'll add a healer to the mix. Where's my ratchet? There you go. He can heal the gunners while they're shooting from afar. We'll see if this works out. And of course we will take another combiner. Victorion was pretty cool the last time, so we'll try to use her again, but I think I will use all 4 combiners just to get a feeling of which combiner proves to be the most useful in raid battles. So here we go. This one is pretty banged up already, so we will focus on these two with my my one-shot bots, and we will focus on Perceptor with Perceptor on this Thunder Tower to fry things. And there you go. And here comes Perceptor, and then we come in with our one-shot bots, and down goes the Thunder Tower. And another hack for the left one. Throw in a battle boost. Throw in Skylinks here. This looks pretty good. I will focus Skylinks on this small beam laser here, as the big one is under heavy attack already. So let's see if we can take it out. Looks good. There it, and down it goes. So let's continue the attack on the right hand side. Already gone. So let's hack the this Thunder Tower here, because he has way more to damage. Looks good. And then we'll try to take the front one out here. And I think it's time for my combiner, because my team is losing members. So in comes Victorion. I will focus her on the Thunder Tower up front, reflecting the attack damage. Another hit with the sword, and more reflection going on. I think we can do one more hit with the sword, and then we can do our sacrifice, and there you go. But I think it's not far from being over. We can get one more ability out there. Not enough to take down the Thunder Tower, but I think maybe one more. Alpha Bravo. Not enough. But I think this was pretty good. A little better than the last one. Above 10%. Again, 4,500 points. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I think this base won't last much longer. And we're about to hit round number 3. And as you can see, we progressed beyond the 100,000 point mark already. I guess that base 3 is done for. I'm right. And so we can take a look at base 4 here. Check the layout and then see which team we will take. So what is going on here? We have these two railguns. These are pretty beastly. Here we have one. I think I will go for this side of the base. Question is which one we want to take out. Team was none of the big guns are pre-damaged, but I think it's clever, more clever to go over the right side, although the base is quite in the middle. Oh, this is a tricky one. This is a tricky one. So the range of this railgun is absurd. But this one's pre-damaged here, so maybe I'll just take all my one-shot bots and focus on this one. I will try this. We will try this. So I will clear this squad completely and then rebuild it from scratch. We have Skylinks. And we have Jetfire, Stormclash. Although Stormclash isn't the best choice, I think Firefly's damage is higher. Indeed. So we take Firefly, and we take Alpha Bravo and Prowl. We take Skydive, and then I didn't see a Thunder Tower in there, so Perceptor isn't the best choice. Oh, maybe I'll just bring in two of my healers, Ratchet and Wheeljack, just to keep the squad alive a little longer. Just Wheeljack. This time we will take Optimus Maximus. Definitely my least favorite combiner, but I think in raid battles with his 4-star ability, he can be pretty good. Let's see what we can do here. So I will focus my fire on this one here and trying to take out this railgun. Railguns shoot in a line, so I will not crowd my, my squad here, but will Just spread them up a little. And now in come all the one-shot bots. Let's see what we can do here. So, pretty good damage. I'll throw in the battle boost, and then I throw in my Optimus Maximus. And let's attack this gun here. Pound the ground. Pretty decent ability for this kind of battle. Oh, even the Earth Shatter is pretty good against the walls. More ground and pound. And is it gone? No, not yet. And now I hope I can fire the rockets. There they are, and down goes Optimus Maximus. And the big cannon is stunned, which is nice. And there goes the railgun. It's down. Very good. Very good. And I'll throw all my one-shot abilities onto this railgun now to do some damage for the next one who attacks this base. Not sure if I will not be able to take it down. Definitely not. But I think this round was pretty good. Still 1.5 minutes left. The squad still looks good. So I can still do some decent damage here. In comes Jetfire with just more rockets. But this will be it. And there we are. 5%, 3,000, not as good as my last attacks, but one of the big guns is down, so I think this will be helpful for the next one who attacks this base. And there we go for round 4. In case the sound has changed a little bit, I'm sorry. I recorded the first 3 battles in my car in the parking lot because I was traveling, and now I'm in my hotel room. So yeah, but I think it should be fine. As you can see, we progressed a little bit here. We are like 11 hours in the event, and we came pretty far already with close to 300,000 points. Let's have a look at how many attempts we already threw in. Now we have still got plenty left, so yeah, this works out pretty good. So let's see what is left to do. We have the 5th base now. So the 4th is already history. Let's check what's happened on the last base. Yeah, even the last base has been cleared quite a lot. Let's check. Oh, let's check both. We'll have a look at the last base first. And see if we can do something significant. Maybe these could fall victim to gunners if it wasn't for this acid launcher, which is still pretty strong. And we have a thunder tower here, but not so much or so many defenses left in its range, so it's not the most interesting to hack. What can we do? We could stun or hack the acid launcher here, so it's not a threat. And if we place the gunners somewhere in this area, they could at least target the front laser turret, but this one's already pretty banged up, so I guess we could take this one out, but wouldn't do as much damage. Maybe we could take these 2 things out here. And then we had the possibility to get some melee attackers to the acid launchers. So what are we gonna do? What we gonna do? I'm not sure. But I think we need to take out this asset launcher. So we'll focus on this. We'll take our one-shot bots for the asset launcher. We may take somebody with EMP, maybe Silverbolt, to stun the beam lasers. And yeah, we'll see how far we get with this strategy. Of course, we'll take a combiner. Optimus Maximus was pretty cool the last time. So, but this time we'll just hang with Superion. And Volcanicus will save for one of the next rounds. So what do we need? We need Silverbolt. Where's my Silverbolt? There he is. We might even take Mirage in. He can stun the front laser turrets for a while. I could take Bumblebee, but Bumblebee would be better if we had some autocannons around that he could dodge, but it's not the case. So we'll just have Silverbolt, we'll have Mirage, and then we take our one-shot bots. Jetfire, Skydive, Firefly, Prowl, and question is now, who does more damage, Prowl or Bravo? I'm not sure. Bravo does. But Prowl has better DPS and better health, so we take Prowl. Prowl, and we'll take Ratchet just for some medic, and now my shuttle lock expired because it took me too long to assemble my team, so we'll try it again. Hopefully none of my team has attacked this base. No, they haven't, so everything's in place, so let's go. Little different strategy now with EMPs involved. Let's see how far this will take us. Alright, so yeah, we'll drop Silverbolt first to stun the two beam lasers. This one, and we'll stun the acid launcher as well, I think. Maybe this is enough for now. And in come my one-shot bots. There we go. And Silverbolt is history already. And we'll stun these as well. Prowl, Skylings, and watch the team's health. And bring in Superion when the time is right. And we should do so now. It's falling apart already. I don't think that this was a good attack. One of the front laser turrets is gone, which is good. Of course, we'll burn with a 4-star ability through the acid launcher. And we'll throw some rockets on here. And he's already falling apart. Maybe one more jump. Yep, but that's it. And the acid launcher is devastating. And there goes my team. So this wasn't the best attempt. 1% only for 2,600 points. But we will not quit quite yet. We will have a look at the 5th base. And if there is an autocannon setup, I will try my scout squad, which usually works pretty good. So let's have a look at this base. And if it's not a good setup for a scout squad, then we'll just wait till cooldown is over. And as you can see, it's all beam lasers, but they cleared up this side pretty good already. So, Jesus Christ. That was a pretty Pretty hefty defense here. Wondering, because these are so lined up, if I could do something good with Warpath and Sea Spray here. But or maybe throw for in this line here. But these are so strong, I'll barely scratch them. I would barely scratch them. I have no good idea here. But I think we'll just try it. Why not? I mean, this is for testing strategies, so why not? We'll have with so many beam lasers, we'll definitely take Hotspot in, and we'll take Powder Magna just to have some bots to catch bullets. We'll take Wheeljack to heal these, and I could think about Springer because he has the Micronus core, and then we will take Warpath, and we will take Sea Spray, and who else? Oh, we'll take Star Saber. Maybe we can have a little in and out rush with Star Saber. Or maybe Elite 1 is the better choice. Who does more damage? I think Elite 1 is... Oh, Star Saber has the longer line. So this is pretty interesting. And we'll take Ultra Magnets just for damage. Let's see what we can do with this squad. A little improvised here, but this might work. Alti-Hex 4 is this base. 38,000 points left to collect. So let's see what we can do here. And I will just drop the squad here. And Warpath can shoot right away. Let's wait till Sea Spray is in a decent range. I think this is fine. And now in comes Star Saber. And Warpath again. And we'll drop the battle boost for some extra damage. I would love to take Springer is down. He went too far. And then we'll have the Tornado again. As you can see, the tanks soak up a lot of damage. And I think as soon as the tanks go down, I will have let Hotspot activate his reflective shield here. As soon as the tanks go down, I will drop Superior, which is the case now, because now my gunners are defenseless, and we'll just try to take this thing apart, or at least damage it a little more, and then we'll jump in. Oh, he gets fired at from 3 sides now. This is pretty bad. Pretty bad, and there he goes. So I don't think that this will take much longer now. Magnus still holding up well. While Sea Spray attacks the laser, and Warpath is attacking a storage building. No clue why he does that, but yeah, it is what it is. But these guys hold up pretty well now. Oh, now Sea Spray is gone. And I think Warpath... Oh, he will be attacked right now. Oh, I can do one more of my long shot here. And now he's gone. I bet the last one at least I got in. Let's see what we got here. 4%. Not bad. Not bad for an improvised squad. But yeah, definitely not the best strategy. So, battle number 5 incoming. So we're still busy with base 5. Sorry for the hiccup. Just had dinner. And a Helix 8 to the last base. Let's scout this. Oh, this looks pretty clean already. This left side still is... Well, this one's pretty banged. This one is strong. This one is strong. This one is strong. So I could maybe take these two out. And I will try this. I will use Skylings on this one. I will use Bravo and Prowl on this one. And maybe I will use Cosmos to hack this one for some additional damage. Yeah, I will do this. And we will try Volcanicus on this base now. So what do we have? We have Skylings. We have... I wanted to take Prowl and Bravo. I take Prowl and Bravo because their rockets do the area damage. Maybe I can... this will work out. I could try Jazz as well. Jazz is pretty expensive. So, not sure if that's a clever choice. Not sure if this is a clever choice. But I haven't tried it so far, so why not? Throw some healers in. And throw a tank in with Hotspot to absorb the damage. And then we throw Cosmos in the mix for that tower. And then we take Volcanicus because we haven't used him so far. So let's see what we can do. 26,000 points left, so this base is close to be finished. I will Ratchet, Hotspot, and then the crew. I dropped Cosmos in the wrong place. Idiot. Me stupid idiot is. Here comes Skylings. And I have one ability point left. And now I don't have any ability points for Cosmos. What a bummer. And now I can start with Cosmos. Bring in the battle boost. That was the one I'm looking for. And in comes how's the obelisk strike of Jazz. As you can see now, I dropped Volcanicus because it is falling apart. As you can see, I took away the front lasers. This is pretty good. And now we'll let it rain here. I love this ability. It's spectacular. And now we attack this laser, and now we can use the fire in here maybe to take out the laser turret. Not sure if it'll work, but maybe with the rest of the team coming in. Yep, that's the mortar gone, and that's, oh, this is pretty good. I cleared like 4 or 5 defenses with 2 of them being big laser turrets. This was a pretty good one. Not score wise, but I got 2 major defenses out of the way. So now it's all about the 3 lasers in front and then just walking towards the HQ. Pretty good. Alright, let's go for the final run. We have one more battle here, and I think, oh, this is pretty good. 54% of the final base already done. Let's check this out. Okay. So what do we have here? We still have a big asset launcher left. We have a missile launcher left. But I think this one here is pretty unprotected. Except maybe for the Thunder Tower. But I think with the big cannon here, I will go with a scout squad this time. And try to see if I can take this one out and maybe definitely will use Perceptor to hack the Thunder Tower and take all my scouts, because I think they should dodge this one here, and maybe even I don't know if they can dodge the asset launcher. I will see. We'll just try it. So, time for a custom raid squad. I always do custom squads depending on the situation of the base. So we will try to do all the scouts. We have Bumblebee, we have Rust Dust, we have Cheetor. And unfortunately we only have a 3-star Perceptor. Where is he? There. I think I will add my high damage one-shot gunners and 2 healers. We'll see how this works out. And I'll take a combiner. This time I'll take Victorion again. There you go. So she proves to be pretty good. $115,000 points left to gain from this base. So let's see what we can do.
Bumblebee, proud.
So we hack the Thunder Tower and we throw in fire from our gunners. There goes the battle boost, but I think the scouts don't dodge here. Well, they don't, but oh, they do. Oh, who's the guy that EMP'd? Is this Cheetor who EMP'd the gun? It's not firing. Oh, this is pretty awesome. So we're in with the hack for the Thunder Tower. Wow. Didn't see that coming. So Cheetor EMPs buildings while he shoots at them. This is pretty cool. I think we can throw Bumblebee in here. Oh. And the Thunder Tower is back online. That was a devastating shot. And here comes Victorion. With the Sword of Justice reflecting the shots, and then we'll do the noble sacrifice in the end right now. There we go. And down goes Rasta, so that's it. It was pretty good. This one was pretty good. So Cheetor seems to be the one who impedes the building. So this is pretty interesting. I'm a little stoked. I didn't know that about Cheetor. I really should take a closer look at my bots sometimes. Please leave me in the comments if it's really Cheetor. I'm not sure, but it looked like it. But they all stood so close together. It could have been all of the 4.
it definitely wasn't one of the gunners, so it has to be one of the scouts who EMPs buildings with their standard attack. I think it's Cheetor, but let me know if you know better. So, this was my final attack. 5,000 points, pretty good. So, let's skip through the XP part here and see what we achieved all in all with the 7 battles. I think I had two that was pretty good in the beginning. Then it lacked a little creativity, and the final one here was pretty good. So I ended up with 25,000. This is pretty great. So I actually did my part for the 1 million points, which we won't, of course, we won't reach because we only have 26 players. But yeah, I think the score is pretty unpredictable in raids, because as you can see, Beetle Blue 3 here with over 40,000 points and still having 1 attempt left, while others have like 20,000 and already used all of their 7 attempts up. Although these two players are around the same level, I think, concerning their bot power. It's unpredictable because if you are able to take a base out, you will get a huge score boost, and yeah. So, but I think 1,000 to 2,000 points per attack is absolutely possible, even with a lower level squad. If you choose the right bots, let's say you have a 2-star Perceptor, even a 2-star Perceptor can hack one of the big Thunder Towers, and therefore can do plenty of damage. So yeah, I think it should be possible to score around 10,000 points if you use up all your 7 attempts. Not guaranteed, as you can see here. Astray Duck 12, I know is very active. Just came close to it with his 7 attempts. So it's not guaranteed, but yeah, that's why we don't set point minimums in the alliance. We just expect everyone to use up their 7 attempts. That's all. And that's all for now, as we are still trying to get used to this game mode, which I still dig. And it's been pretty stable during the past 3 weeks, so they seem to have ironed out all the issues, which is a good thing. All right, these were my 7 attacks on this week's raid battles. I hope I had something for you to learn. I learned a lot. The last battle was very interesting with this EMP attack from the scout. Once again, if you exactly know which bot that was, please drop me a line in the comments. But I think it was Cheetor. If it was Cheetor, he just became damn useful in raid battles. As soon as a building is unprotected, especially one of the big ones, Cheetor can save the day. So I will have an eye on that. Thank you very much for watching. BioDroid out.